All right, just want to give you an update on this M5 that we are doing a rebuild for you, scrape and alignment. What we did is we pulled everything apart, obviously, headstock, anything that was pretty much attached to the bedways. Probably easier to get over here. We still have to, I believe we took the bracket, yeah, we did take the bracket off because we supported the back end of the electrical cabinet. We're going to make some braces up tomorrow that makes it a little bit more sturdy. And we lifted it up because you got to get to the bolts underneath the bottom of the bed itself. So we're going to be picking this up and then bringing it downstairs and washing everything. So this will all be taken apart, pressure wash, and that's what we're going to be grinding first. After we pressure wash it, we'll be removing, this bed section over here so we can indicate top and bottom and make sure everything looks true. So this will be all empty and we can see exactly how much wear it is. How we look at the wear is we take V-blocks and we go off of the binder over here to see roughly where it's at because this binder typically doesn't have any wear. We also will indicate off of the bottom of this bedways to the top section here to kind of reference if there's any twists or anything like that within the bottom to top. And then after that, we'll put V-blocks on here, flip the bed upside down, grind the bottom, and then flip it right side up. And then we'll grind all these surfaces, write down exactly how much dimensions or how much we remove off the bedways. And then we're going to be adding that back to the lower axis slide with more Turcite. So I got the slide over here. As I talked about before, this is metal to metal, and which is great for Mazak. There's nothing wrong with it, but we're going to be putting a Turcite in here. And what that's going to allow us to do is bring it back up to height. So our center line's right there, but it's also going to let the slide run a lot smoother across the Z-axis ways. So you're going to be able to thread a lot easier with this machine. Not sure if you do or don't, but you will now. So that'd be a huge benefit. We got parts kind of scattered around here. Everything has to be thoroughly cleaned on this thing. We haven't taken anything apart in the sense of like the turrets or anything like that to tell you if anything's broken, but as a casting standpoint, we don't see anything alarming. This is just a typical M5 rebuild. Nothing stuck out to us. And once we get the bed done, we're going to get the X-axis slide up on a granite plate. I'll try to indicate as much as I can to show you exactly where it's at. This is a weight grinder right next to us, so we're going to be grinding everything on. So just want to give you an update. Hey, we're working on your machine. This is where it's at right now, and we'll give you more videos to come. Actually, while I've got you in video, I'll have you take a look at the headstock, motor, and everything else. So there's some more parts over here, and then I do have quite a few stuff down in the dock too. So we try to keep it organized, but this is where we're at. I will, no matter what, I'm going to be taking, let me take the camera real fast. We're going to be going through this input shaft. Most often here, it isolates so much, whether it's firing the machine on or turning it off rapidly. This spline always gets worn out, so we're going to go through that. We automatically replace all the bearings inside of there, and then we have to do checks on the spindle to make sure I'm not a good cameraman. We got to do checks on the spindle, make sure we don't have any issues there. As well as a tailstock, what we do is we check the lift. So you want to see, we put a magnet base indicator here. We'll bring this out a little bit, and we'll check for lift to make sure there's no end play. Because if there's play, that means when you're machining and you're, using the tailstock, you don't want it to push apart away from each other. So that will be done. The list can go on. So there'll be more videos to come, but at least you could say, hey, we have your machine, we're working on your machine. This is exactly where we're at on our process, and we'll do another video probably this Friday, because I think I should have a lot of stuff cleaned up and whatnot to maybe start indicating. Worst comes to worst, it'll be Monday. So if you guys have any questions, want me to look at something, please give me a call. You have my cell phone number, but just stay tuned for some more videos. Thank you.